Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NBA video. It's not an off-season video. From the title, we'll be going through my top 5 favourite teams for next season, the 2022-2023 season. Now, the finals have just finished, not just finished, but they finished. The Summer League's starting, the California Classic is starting. We're going to go in and take a look. Now, as you know, there's a lot of trades going. Now, I'm going through the top 5 teams. There's still free agency and off-season still going on for every team, so there might be some big names trading, and there's teams about to announce. They might trade some veteran guys, some all-star players, like very good players that might be trading out of their current team. We're just going to go that. We're just going to go for what I think might happen now. Number 5, I'm going to start off. I'm going to go the Miami Heat. The reason why I'm going to go Miami Heat is that they were this close of winning the conference finals and going to the NBA finals last year you could say. And they also were in the finals in 2020 in the bubble again, lost against the Lakers. Why I'm going to go the Heat is because they're a talented team. I'll tell you that now. They're a really good team. They have Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Bam Adebayo, Max Strus, you could say Max Strus, right? And you got Tyler Hero, all those guys. Bench players off the bench, starting 5. Jimmy Butler's good. Bam's going to get better. Kyle Lowry's I think he was off an injury. Everyone's going to get healthy over the off season. They're a good team. They finished first in the East. They did lose in the conference finals against the Celtics, but they're just a really talented team. That's why they're number 5. I'm putting them as number 5 because they can do good. They're not going to be like a top team, but they're a top 5 team favourites for next year. Moving on, we are going to have a look at number 4. It's very tight between these two teams. They're both green teams. The Bucks are number 4. Why they're number 4? Well, they won the championship in 2021. They have Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, the top 3 players. Chris Middleton was injured at the end of the playoffs. He missed the He missed the semis, the last game. So the Celtics did win against the Bucks in the game 7, but I reckon they would have lost if they had Chris Middleton. The Bucks would have won if they had Chris Middleton because they had Chris Middleton, a really star player, all-star, really good. I reckon he would absolutely make the Bucks better. That's why the Bucks is number 4. They're probably better than the Celtics. We'll move on to the Celtics now, but the Bucks had a chance to go. They have Giannis, Drew. I think I just saw Bobby Portis signed an extension, so they're back. They're going to be ready to go healthy. Now, moving on, I'm putting the Celtics as number 3. Now, why? I said they're number 2. No, they're not. I'll tell you in a sec. Why the Celtics number 3 is because they have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown will get better. They have Al Horford, Marcus Smart. All those guys are going to come back off injuries, better, healthier. Particularly Robin Williams, the third. He's battling knee injury. He still played every game, not every game, but played for the finals. Very unhealthy wise with his body and injuries. But I reckon they'll all get better. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown want to get another championship. They want to, not another championship, but they want to make another playoff run like they did. They're a talented team. Ime Udoka, I think, first season as head coach. They make the finals. They win. They finish second in the East, and they went to the finals against the Warriors team, who was full strength, of course. But that's why they're number 3. The Celtics are a good team. They're number 3 because you can't expect. They were very down before the All-Star break. Weren't the good team, but then after the All-Star break, they made a run and they finished 3rd. So, pretty good as you can see. They're a talented team. Celtics are number 3 for my opinion. Number 2. Now, what? You haven't seen this coming up. You've seen all the trade rumors going on about John Wall. The LA Clippers are number 2. Now, why are you saying why they're number 2? Why? They're not a good team. The reason is because the Clippers, they fit, last season, yes, they finished 9th, a 42-40 record. They lost in the play in both games. They didn't even make the playoff because Kawhi did not play a game last year. Paul George played some games, and they've just signed John Wall on a 2-year deal, I believe. So the Clippers are going to have John Wall back. They're not back, but they're going to have John Wall, a healthy Paul George, a healthy Kawhi Leonard. All these guys are going to play. Tyler's going to bring this team back. They're going to be a top contender in the West. That's what I'm saying right now. They're a number 2 team. Now, I probably could have put them at number 4, and the Bucks at number 2 or Celtics, but I reckon the Clippers are number 2 because they're getting back Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, who have both had finals experience. Oh, wait, Paul George. I don't think Paul George has, but Kawhi Leonard's had 2019 finals. They're going to be a good team. They have John Wall coming, who's wanting to get back. They have Reggie Jackson off the bench, Marcus Morris Sr. Nicholas Batum signed an extension. So many good guys. Zubats is re-signing. Of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. So this team is just fully stacked. They're a top contender in the West. I reckon they'll probably make top 5 in the West. That's what I'm trying to say here. They're a good team. That is why they're number 2. Because they're a top challenger. They're going to get healthy. They're a good-looking team coming into this next season. Everyone's going to have their eyes on them. That's why they're number 2. And number 1, I've got to go the Warriors. I've got to go my team just because, yes, we got a lot of trades coming out. We got rid of GP2, Otto Porter Jr., and Manu Bielitsa, Damian Lee, I think, Juan Connor. So all that we're getting rid of some guys, but we did re-sign Looney. We did re-sign Kevon Looney. We did do that, as you know. We did re-sign him for, I think, a 3 or 5 year contract, and we did sign Dante DiVincenzo, if you didn't see that. We got from the Kings, Dante. He's a good guard. I think a 6'9" guard or whatever. He's going to be a good guard coming off the bench. Of course, we're going to have Draymond and Steph, Clay. Clay's going to be better. He's going to be more healthier. Curry's going to be on his A game. Draymond's going to feel better. They want to go for another championship run. And then you're getting Wiseman back. You get James Wiseman back from an injury. He hasn't played a game since like 2020. So he'll be back ready to go. Having Kevon is good. He's really brings the A game. He's played every game last season. But getting Dante, yes, we lost GP2, Gary Payne II, who was a really good player last year. Otto Porter Jr., of course. We're still going to be a probably top team, and I reckon what they did last year, coming out of they're going to be a top team because Clay's going to be better. As I just said, Clay, you'll get Wiseman back, you'll get Dante. Dante will be good off the bench. He's a good shooter. He can do all those things. So that is why the Warriors are number 5 for my number 1 for my opinion. They're a good team. Every team here is good. But yes, there's multiple there's still trades going on and rumors and extensions and max contracts for the NBA offseason. A lot of free agency going on. The Warriors might get rid of some players. The Heat might get some. Jimmy Butler might go. The Clippers, John Wall might say no. Kawhi might go. Reggie Jackson might go. All those guys all the teams I just said aren't final. Like, that's the team they're done. They could still do some trades, but right now, I reckon these teams, even if they do trade some players, they have playoff experience that will go further. That's why. Now, I didn't do the Suns because I could do the Suns, but I didn't really do that. As you know, we also have Zion Williamson. Pelicans agreed for a 5-year maximum rookie extension. I'll just look at this quickly before putting a massive off-season video. So the former number 1 pick in the 2019 draft is a max contract extension worth up to $231 million. As you know, he's been injured. He's been more injured than played. He just played 85 games in 3 NBA seasons. He was wiped out for the entire last season. Look at that, $193 million 5-year contract. He is mainly he's the most paint scorer this season. I reckon last season, something like that. 24 games as a rookie. Played really good for the Pelicans. Won 2 in playing tournaments before taking the top seeded. As you know, without Williamson, they made the finals. Made the playoffs first in the top seed Suns. I thought they would get clean sweep, but no. As you know, they're getting CJ McCollum. They get CJ McCollum. They're probably going to be a top contender team, but not top 5. They'll probably be a top 10, but probably not top 5. That is why, but they get Williamson back, so he'll be healthy. Ingram will be healthy. CJ McCollum, all those guys. So when they get Williamson back, a 5-year contract, he'll be ready to go, ready to take everything on. And also with Kevin Durant, the 2 teams on his wish list are the Suns and Heat. Are the 2 teams on his wish list, as we saw. So much on to go there. As you know, the Warriors are playing right now against the Lakers in the California Classic. Yesterday we lost 86-68. There we go. Who is James Wiseman going to be playing? I don't think he will be. He's still down the bottom now. I want him to play a game. Let's see how he goes. Anyway, guys, that is it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more NBA off-season videos. Check out this video I put out here. Rumors of Kyrie Irving wanting to go to the Lakers. Rumors of Westbrook and Kyrie Irving trade. Go check it out.